The Three Little Pigs on Steroids by Drew Kane. Once upon a time, in a small little city called Akia, Alaska, the small town had a total population of 310 people, one angry wolf, and 3 strong pigs. This wolf has been trying to eat the 3 little pigs, but the 3 little pigs have been outsmarting that wolf. The 3 little pigs have gotten away from the ambushes of the wolf every time. The wolf was setting up something big. The pigs are kind of scared because they've been seeing the tracks of the wolf all around the yard of their houses. The first little pig lives in the first house on the street. His name's Ted. He works at a local meat market. Ted's house is made out of ice and reinforced with sticks. It's probably the safest house ever made. In a little town, it never gets warmer than 25 degrees, so his house will never melt. The wolf sets up traps all around the house of the little pig and is waiting for him to come out of his house. The wolf dresses up as a mailman and drops the mail outside of his mailbox. Ted sees that. His mail just came and he starts heading out to go get the mail. Ted walks out and feels a tingling sense that someone is watching it. Ted gets scared and starts to turn around, and just as he turns around, there's a wolf staring at him right in the eyes, saying that he's going to eat the little pig. Frightened, Ted does the only thing he can think of and punches the wolf right in the face. Ted hurries inside and locks all the doors. The second little pig lives in the second house on the street. This little pig, his name's Larry. Larry works at a shop right in the middle of town. Larry really enjoys his job. Larry builds himself a home that is like an igloo. This igloo is different. The snow he has set up on the walls is 3 feet by 3 feet thick by 3 feet tall. Larry melted the whole outside and then let it freeze, so that there will be about 3 inches of ice protecting the pig inside. The little pig is having a fire inside, and the wolf is lurking over the chimney and on the outside. Larry goes inside his bedroom, and then the wolf gets a handful of snow and throws it down on the fire, putting the fire out. The wolf jumps down the chimney and lands in Larry's living room. The wolf hurries around and gets to a hiding spot and waits for Larry to come out. Larry comes out and sees that his fire went out. Larry is fixing the fire, and the wolf comes up behind him, knocks him out with a shovel. Larry sees him out of the corner of his eye. The wolf swings, and Larry ducks and punches and kicks the wolf again. Hurt and very upset, the wolf limps out of the house. The third pig lives on the third house on the road right next to his brother's. The third little pig's name is Chevy. Chevy works at a car dealership in the small town. Chevy is very intelligent. He may be super small, but he is a very ferocious pig. Chevy's house is made out of completely glass, and the glass is very strong, and no one could ever break inside the house without the security codes on it. The wolf knew that, so he took a car, popped a hole into the tire, and the wolf knew that Chevy would come out and help because he is a very good tech at the dealership. Chevy looks out his window and sees a car sitting there and a guy walking around it and trying to figure out what to do. The pig puts his shoes on and walked out to see if the wolf needed any help. Wolf says, "Yes, of course, if you're willing to." Chevy gets down and starts to jack the car up when the wolf clocks him over the head with a bat. Chevy turns around, jumps on top of him, biting him, scratching him, and punching him. Seeing how the wolf lost 3 of the 3 times, he agrees he has been defeated, and he goes home. The 3 little pigs join up and make a plan to kill the wolf. Chevy says he'll get there by blowing the door down and come in fist punching. Hey, Max. They all agree on that. They get into the house and the wolf is on his couch. The 3 little pigs all have black ski masks on and duct tape on them. They get the wolf duct taped up to the chair. The wolf is scared and doesn't know what these crazy pigs are doing. The pigs start beating the wolf and seeing how he feels to get picked on. By the time the pigs are done, the wolf is barely breathing. The pigs feel that they accomplished their job, and they go out and have a bonfire and leave the wolf to rot in his basement. The end.